Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the S28 area YouTube channel. Now today I want to do a video I've been promising for a long time, which is talking about this Kenwood head unit I got installed in my Saab 9-3. Today is going to be my first sort of review video of this, talking about the features and stuff like that. So let's start off with the design of this head unit. Now when I was looking for a head unit, I wanted something that looked standard. So I don't like a modified looking interior. I like it to look like it came from the factory that way, and this does a really good job. I was looking at a few different systems from Sony and Pioneer and Alpine, but they all looked like they were a bit out of place in the car. This is a really good system because it also lets you match all these buttons down here to the interior colour of your car. So Saab used green. I didn't want the sort of different colours to that on my head unit, so you have a different colour choices, and this works really well with the rest of the interior. Looks really premium, and the fitting kit is also really good, which is a Connects 2. So the design is exactly how I want, and I just think it looks really good. Let's talk about features of this. DAB radio, your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is greyed out because I don't use an Android, I use an iPhone, which as you can see is illuminated there. I also have your telephones. If you don't want to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you can also use it as just a standard DAB radio. Really good, loads of options. You would be really happy with this no matter what you're using. So now we've talked about that, let's talk about the Apple CarPlay, which is what I really bought this head unit for. Okay, so next up let's show you Apple CarPlay, which is the main reason I bought this head unit. So you have your options down there. We'll hit the green Apple CarPlay button. As you can see, a really fast processor. So you touch anything, it works perfectly and works instantly, which I really love about this. Now you have your standard options. This is basically like an iPhone in your car or an iPad in your car. So you got your phone, your music, your navigation, messages. Now if you see at number 1, that means I've got a message that I still haven't viewed, and it should read out to me if I ask it to. You got your now playing, which is like your Spotify, your Apple Music, your audio books. It should come up on there. It should just let you show. As you can see, I've got internet radio. Click back up there, it takes us back into that, but to get back into the standard Apple CarPlay, you just hit that button, which is your back button. So you got your Kenwood button, which again just takes you back to the main menu. You got your audio books, as I said before. You can use this or you can use a different system. Your calendar, which shows you upcoming events. As you can see, I haven't got anything going on at the moment. Hit back again on that. That actual little thing down there, that is your recently used apps. You want to just quickly move between different things. Next up on the next page, you got your settings. So that shows you your do not disturb while driving. If you want light mode, dark mode, depending on if you have your headlights on or not. Wallpaper, you've got a few different options to choose from. You can just have a standard black and white. I like to just have a nice looking thing. Suggestions in dashboard and your album art. So if you had your music going on, you're now playing and you want to see what the album art is, that shows you that. Really good and really useful. Now you can have other apps on here such as Spotify, BBC Sounds. You basically just download them from your standard iPhone app library. So yeah, this is a really useful system. Now I would show you Android Auto, but if you're looking for Apple CarPlay, this is all you really want. Now this wasn't the cheapest system. This is actually a wireless system, which is a really useful thing to me. I hate plugging stuff in. So I can have just a system that boots up and works as soon as it starts, as you start the car, and that is really useful to me. Now yes, as I said before, price is a bit up there, but this is one of the few wireless systems you can get out there, so you pay the premium for that. Mine was about 900 quid with installation, so it is a very high price to pay, but honestly it's worth every penny. Now you can actually plug a HDMI cable into the back of this and run a Amazon Fire TV stick or a Roku stick. I want to do in the future. So now we've showed you Apple CarPlay, let's show you a few different options. So you got your wireless mirroring, your standard radio. If you're actually wondering, your DAB comes from this little area up here, which you just stick to your windscreen. CarPlay, Then we've got our USB HDMI, as I said before, for plugging in like a Fire TV stick. Audio, so you got like your balancing and stuff like that. I never really use this, to be honest. The last thing I want to show you guys today is the few add-ons you can get for this system. So there is 2 add-ons I saw you can get for this system, which was a dash cam which plugs straight to the back of this. I actually have a neck-based dash cam installed in my car, so I didn't actually bother with that. But what I did bother with for a reversing camera, which is really useful. I will show you the camera in a second. It's a really discreet looking camera. Again, I wanted it to look discreet and I wanted it to look factory. Now this is actually really useful for me because I have park sensors in the back of my car, but they seem to have stopped working for some reason. I don't know if the sensors themselves are faulty or the module is faulty. So having a reversing camera is a really useful thing. Now the rear window isn't the most useful, as you can see it's fairly small. I just use a car rover camera, which is really cheap for Amazon, something like 16 quid. This is obviously really useful and just protects the car. There we go guys, a quick review of the Kenwood DMX8019DABS head unit. If you guys did enjoy the video, then please like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at S28Aero. I'll talk to you guys next time.